Welcome, I'm Wendy and this is From the Heart Needle Art. This is my video about cross stitch. It's good to have you join me today. We've got some fun things to show and some cross stitch to talk about and then some giveaways at the end. Just some news. It was my birthday about a couple weeks ago and we got to spend a day with my girls and their kids, and we went up to Mesa Falls, which is between here and Yellowstone, and so that was a lot of fun. I'll stick pictures at the end so you can see the beautiful area that we live in over here. And my girls, two of them, have started cross stitching again. They used to stitch back when they were an early teenager, about 15, 17 years ago, and one of them is doing the monthly mini samplers, and the other one is doing the monthly squared, and it's been fun to watch them pick that back up again. I haven't told them that mother-daughter floss tube is a thing, so I don't know if we can get them up here to join us for floss tube. And my granddaughter has started picking up cross stitch too. Last time she was here, she wanted to get on my computer and use my design software to design something, so I got her started, and she designed a cute little project. It's a little cactus with a cute happy face on it in a pot. And I sent her home with some 10 count tula and some sheep silk. So she is stitching away, so that's kind of fun. When she gets it close, I'll have to show you how she's coming along on that. And my last release was the Rose Garden, and shops should be getting that in now. And if you have watched the attic, you can see that it is the sampler of the month for October and November, which I'm excited about. It was fun to work with Jean to get that put together. So watch for their newsletter that's coming out this next weekend, and find out more about that. And just talk to your needle workshop; they'll be able to order that for you. I did have a FFO I got back from the framers. This is Winter is Past by Blackbird Designs. Gotta love the frame. The frame shop does a real good job. So that was fun to have it hanging up on the wall and not sitting there in a project bag. And I found some previous finishes. These are from like 1990. This one is just it was from an old magazine, just a little introductory learn on linen with a little specialty stitch around it. So that was a fun to find. And this one is 1990. I think this was one of my first projects on linen. It has specialty stitches, and so that was kind of fun to find and remember when I'd started on linen, because I couldn't remember how long I'd been stitching on linen. And then I have a couple FFOs. This is a Blackbird Designs ornament, and there's a picture in the magazine, and there's my finish. I started it in 2005. I finished it a couple weeks ago. So I just had about half the house to do in the bottom row of X's, so that'll be fun to get finished into a little pillow or ornament something. And then I got my Gather from Pineberry Lane. That is all done. So it's a cute little one, and their kits. It's a Dying to Stitch kit, and they come with all of the finishing things. So that'll be fun to just need to have a finishing day in my sewing room. And then I did a birthday start, and I pulled out Thankful Bee by Shepherd's Bush. Next week is supposed to have been the Shepherd's Bush retreat, and it's been postponed till next year, so I figured this would be a good one to stitch on an old retreat piece that I hadn't done yet, and so I had a finish. So, and this was so fun. I gave myself a week, and then it was so close to being done, I stitched a few more days on it and got a finish. So that was fun. I'm gonna have a giant trip to the framers one of these days. And what else have I been working on? some whips. Here is Coming to America. So that's coming along nicely. Just need to get down to the sign and start working on the animals and the ladies. So, and it is in Coming to America project bag, which was a fun to sew that. And this is another past retreat piece. It is the Stitch Girl Sampler by Chessie and me. And that is how far I'm on it. And really, I don't have that much more to go. So, and I've put my daughter's and my initials are highlighted in the grass. So that's a fun one. That'll probably be one of my focuses this next week. And this one, I showed you a peek of it before. This is a reproduction one I'm working on. It is by a little girl named Catherine, and beautiful fun colors. And there were a couple of her threads that she used that were overdyed. So I figured that gave me license to use overdyed threads too. So I'm stitching it with Silken Colors from the Thread Gatherer. So I'm not sure if that'll be like a class piece or for an event or something in the future, but I'm gonna, just keep stitching on that and be ready. I do have some fun Christmas things coming up, so watch for those. I did get a little bit of haul for my birthday. I got some pack of fabric and a quilt book, and so some of those fun things. I'll put pictures at the end. Oh, and I got another new antique sampler. It was from the 1840s, so I'm not going to share that quite yet. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So we did have a few giveaways from last time, and this is the October mini sampler, and it goes to Lynn Collison, and another one to Deborah Elliott, and then Grateful Quaker to Novella McCracken, and another copy of that to Donna H. So ladies, if you'll get me your mailing address and send it to my email, I'll get those out to you. And I've got, since my girls are starting on the monthly series, I figured these would be good to give away today. We have a couple copies of the November Squared and a couple copies of the November mini sampler. So there must be a lot of you stitching out there, because I've been busy getting, mini sampler charts shipped out all over. So if you want this one, write square. And if you want this one, write mini in your comments. And there's another one that I think will jump in here. This is Happy Halloween. It's a complete kit. I've got a few more of them in my Etsy shop, but we'll give one of these away. And this one I'll probably draw the winner for just in a week, so you can get started on it for Halloween. So if you're interested in this one, put kit in your comments. So in my plans for this next little while, I'm probably going to keep working on Coming to America and see if I can finish up the Stitch Girl Sampler. And that should be it. I do have a fun quilt finish I pulled out. I need to get a border on it, the binding. So this is just a fun applique crazy pieced quilt. So I need to get that, but it might be a tabletop or a wall hanging, I'm not sure. I think the pattern I got it from had it finished as a big pillow, like a lounge pillow for a family room or something. So not sure how we'll get that finished, but it was just a treat this week to read your comments and what you were grateful for in the comments. So I appreciate you sharing those. And so thanks for joining me. I'll stick some fun pictures at the end so you can stick around and see what those are. And have a good stitching week. Bye.